Hi, math friends. I'm going to teach you how to play a awesome math game called Over the Hill. And the materials that you need for this game are just a sheet of paper, can be scrap paper, can be notebook paper, whatever you have around your house, a pencil or marker, colored pencil, anything to write with. And you need three six-sided dice to play this game. To start, you are going to draw your own game sheet and label it with the numbers 1 through 18. So here I have player 1 using a green marker, drawing a little hill, player 2 drawing their own little hill, and labeling with the numbers 1 through 18. In this game, players take turns rolling all three of the dice. That will give you three numbers that you can work with. You can use addition, you can use subtraction, multiplication, or division with those numbers. And you're trying to cross off the numbers that are on your hill in numerical order. You have to use two of your dice, or you can use all three of your dice. And the first person to be able to cross off all of their numbers in order is the winner. So I'm going to walk you through what this game looked like when we were playing it here at my house. So it's player one's turn, and they rolled the dice. They rolled a 6, a 4, and a 3. And now they're going to use some of their math strategies to help them try to create the numbers on their hill. So you can see after player one's turn, they were able to cross off the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3. So you can play as long as you can on each turn. So just with those numbers, the 6, the 4, and the 3, you can see that 4 minus 3 gave us 1. So we were able to cross off 1. That used 2 of the dice. 6 take away 4 gave us 2. So we were able to cross off the number 2. 6 minus 3 gave us 3. So we were able to cross off the number 3. We were not able to come up with a way to make a number 4 when it was our turn. So on player one's turn, they were able to get to the number 3. So after player 2 takes their turn, when you come back and it's player one's turn again, they start with the next number that they were trying to create. So they would start with the 4 because that's what's next on their hill. Let's take a look at player 2. Player 2 rolled a 1, a 5, and a 2. So let's see what player 2 was able to do. Wow. On this turn, player 2 was able to get all the way to the number 12. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. All right, let's see what they did. 2 minus 1 gave us 1. On this second turn, they used all three of the numbers. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. And then the other die, the 5 take away 3, gave us 2. Awesome. 5 minus 2 to be 3. 5 minus 1 gave us 4. Oh, we used some multiplication here. 5 times 1 equals 5. 5 plus 1 gave us 6. 5 plus 2 gave us 7. 5 plus 2 plus 1 gave us 8. Another multiplication. 5 times 2 gave us 10. And then that 10 take away the number 1 gave us the 9. 5 times 2 for 10. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1 gave us the 11. And then 5 plus 1 gave us 6. And then 6 times 2 gave us the 12. Wow, that's a lot of numbers on one turn. And they were all in order, all the way up to the number 12. So to go back to player 1, they rolled the dice again this time. They got a 4, a 6, and a 2. So on their second turn for player 1 was able to get all the way up to the number 8 using those numbers. So you can see on the recording sheet that we started with the number 4. We didn't need to go all the way back to 1. We had already created the 1, the 2, and the 3. So we started from 4 and were able to get all the way up to 8. You keep going back and forth from player 1 to player 2 to player 1 to player 2. And I will say the game really slowed down for us when we got up to some of those larger numbers. I'd say right around 13, 14, 15, 16, it really slowed down. It took us a while to get some of those larger numbers. But you just keep trying and using your number sense and your multiplication, your addition, subtraction, division, and eventually you should be able to get away to get all of those numbers. So our game continued. Player 2 was the player that ended up getting to the number 18 first. Player 1 was able to get all the way up to 16. So they couldn't get to the 17 and the 18. And then this is just what our recording sheet looked like at the end of the game. So we were keeping track of all of our equations as we were going throughout the game. So this is a great game for kids that are in 3rd grade and higher. A 2nd grader could play this game, just probably would not be able to use the multiplication and the division operations, but could use addition and subtraction. So hopefully you have fun playing Over the Hill at home.